So I wanted to tell you guys that the silent treatment does work. It works really, really well. Because there's this one time, actually happened like a week ago. Anyway, my friend from work told me that she was getting married. You know, okay, that wouldn't be that much of a big deal, except she's 18 years old. And I was like, no, no, you're not getting married. She's like, yeah, I'm getting married, blah, blah. I was like, because I don't like when people get married at a young age, because then you don't really get to live. You have to take care of yourself and your spouse. So I'm like, ugh, that's whatever. So I was like, you know what, I'm not talking to you anymore. So then, for 3 days, yes, 3 days. It only took 3 days, but she cracked. She was like, for 3 days, we were like not talking to each other. She walked by me, she said hi, and I just like snuffed my nose up in the air and I just walked away. And she, like, we work at a Burger King, so we have to like communicate for like the orders and such. So whenever there was like a huge thing going on, I just reached over her and took whatever I needed and just ignored her completely. It was kind of, actually I think it's kind of funny. Anyway, like whenever she'd order her food, I just like stood there and looked at her and waited for her to finish to talk for her order, and then she did her order, and then with the price, I just pointed at the screen for like the price, and she paid or whatever. She asked for coffee. I wrote on a piece of paper regular decaf, and she told me regular, and I did that. And then after I gave her the food, I bowed because I couldn't say you're welcome or have a good day or whatever, so I just bowed my head, being chivalrous. And that's how it went for the rest of for like 2 days. And she's like, and she kept on asking me, "What's wrong? Are you talking to me? Are you mad at me?" And I just kept on turning away. And then I was cornered, and she said, "Talk to me." I was like, "What's?" She's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "This is what's wrong. You're getting married at 18. You haven't been able to live. Blah blah blah. It's ridiculous that you're 18. Whatever." And then she was like, "Whatever." I thought it was funny though, because I won. She was like. She wanted me to talk, and I was laughing. I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny as heck. Okay, that's another thing. Funny as heck. Funny as hell. That shit's as good as hell. Shit, that's a bad word. Don't say it. Anyway, how could something be as good as hell? What does that mean? It's bad. Something is good as hell. Then. Wouldn't that mean that something that isn't good would be as bad as hell? Would that mean that it's true that it's bad? If something is as good as hell, that means that it's bad. Still. Confusing? Yes. Explain it to me. So basically, lesson learned, silent treatment does work as long as you remember to keep your mouth shut. And also, it was funny because she walked in one time with her fiance, whatever, and she was like, showed me showing the ring to people, whatever. She's like, "Hi, Manny." I was like, and walked away. It was funny. I was this close to talking, this close, but then I stopped myself. Remember that I wasn't supposed to talk to her, because like usually when we see each other at work, we usually say like, hi, whatever. But like I stopped myself dead in my tracks. I was like, it was funny. Anyway, that's it. Have a good night. Toodaloo.